Why does BTS have such a big fanbase? Big Hit took a unique approach when it came to their materials and building relationships, both within the group and with their fans, known as ARMY. They started from scratch, facing tough competition from the big three K-pop companies that were already well established and had strong ties in the media. It was a huge challenge to break through that barrier, and BTS faced a lot of rejection and doubt along the way. Instead of following the traditional path, Big Hit worked harder than most K-pop groups and focused on connecting with fans through social media, an area that the Korean media couldn't control. They built a strong bond with ARMY by doing things like hosting V-Lives after performances to share their feelings and experiences, creating a sense of shared success. They also embraced their playful side, showing their true selves on camera. I was particularly impressed by how they handled things in America during the Grammys. While other artists were off at parties, BTS chose to hang out together in their hotel, sharing a meal and connecting with fans through AV Live. That's just so heartwarming. Another standout strategy was the range of topics BTS chose to address in their music. They didn't just stick to typical love songs, they tackled serious issues like the pressure of studying in Korea, mental health, racial discrimination, and self-love. This was pretty groundbreaking in the K-pop scene, and their messages resonated with both young people and adults alike. One thing that really stood out to me was the range of topics BTS addressed in their music. They didn't just stick to the typical boy-girl love stories, they tackled serious issues like the pressure of constant studying that Korean kids face, mental health struggles, racial discrimination, and the importance of self-love. This kind of content was pretty groundbreaking in the K-pop scene and resonated with both young people and adults. Another cool aspect was how Big Hit let the BTS members write and produce their own songs, which is pretty rare in K-pop. This gave their music a genuine feel, steering clear of the usual bubblegum pop vibe. Plus, they didn't limit themselves to just hip-hop, they really expanded their musical style. I also think Bang PD was really thoughtful about the group dynamics. There was a moment when he asked V how he'd feel if Jimin got kicked out, and V was clear that it wouldn't be right because Jimin was a vital part of the group. Jimin stayed on. Then there was that time Bang PD asked RM, with everyone else listening, if he'd prefer to go solo or stick with BTS, and RM chose the group. When J-Hope considered leaving, RM went to Bang PD and made it clear that losing him would be a huge blow for BTS. Thankfully, J-Hope decided to stay. BTS members used to live in a tiny space with just one shower, practically stacked on top of each other for a long time. This close living situation helped them develop a bond that felt more like brotherhood than just being bandmates. Since most of them came from outside Seoul apart from Jin, didn't come from wealthy families, they shared everything. Their parents even joked that they suddenly had 6 more sons thanks to BTS. This deep connection shines through in their music, performances, and how they interact with ARMY and the world. One musician who played with them in Busan mentioned that their bond is so tight that being around them makes you feel like an outsider. There's this unbreakable inner circle that only BTS members are part of, and those of us on the outside can't help but admire it. BTS is incredibly humble and grounded. RM once told an interviewer that their mindset is, if success is 100%, 50% goes to ARMY, 15% to HYBE and Big Hit, and 35% to BTS. This means each member feels they only contribute 5% to their success. They're fully aware that ARMY is crucial to their achievements, and they recognize that their success is a team effort that includes staff, songwriters, producers, choreographers, and more. So, no matter where they are, at awards shows, performances, or elsewhere, they always take a moment to acknowledge ARMY and show their love, which only helps their fandom grow. Thank you for watching.